Are you naturally curious and inquisitive? Do you seem to have a fun fact or an anecdote about almost anything? When teams are being divided for a trivia contest, do you find yourself being picked first? That just might be the CliftonStrengths theme of input. Welcome to the 1 Degree, where we give you the extra degree you need to help turn your potential into action at work, in your relationships, and in your personal life. On this episode, we're going to explore the CliftonStrengths Finder theme of input. Whether you're an individual with input or a leader wanting to empower your people to perform better, understanding how to turn this talent into a strength will help you be more engaged, more productive, and have a better quality of life. People who are especially talented in the input theme are collectors. They might collect information like new vocabulary words, interesting facts, or quotes. They might collect stuff like action figures or cards or tools or antiques. Depending on their other strengths, they might even collect people, like knowing who to go to for just the right information that you need. Whatever they collect it because the subject matter is interesting to them. And that's not a factor that limits input, because their minds tend to find a great number of things interesting. The world is full of an infinite variety of things that can pique their interest. Input is an informational storage supersystem. Some refer to it as a type of lint roller, picking up all kinds of stuff and info. Others call it a sponge, soaking up everything they can about the world around them, storing it for just the right moment to squeeze it all out in a different environment. At the time, it might not be obvious what that thing is going to be useful for, but to input, there's no use in getting rid of it. This keeps input fresh and energized. Input is a strategic thinking theme that asks the question, what else do we need to know before moving forward? Although input is very closely related to the learner theme, learner is zoned in on the process of learning, like taking a class or a certification, whereas input is focused on the collection of information, tools, and resources. Learner loves going from ignorance to mastery. Input is much more interested in the information itself rather than the process. In a restaurant, learner would be all about the dining experience, wanting to sit at the chef's table to see how things are made, and input would be much more interested in the food itself, wanting to try one of everything on the menu. Someone who has developed their input talent into a strength can help a team by gathering the right resources for projects. If they specialize in a particular subject matter, they can truly be the expert in their field. If they're more generalized in their approach, they can be the spark to the final solution. Input provides that key piece of data, the right information, or the key creative anecdote at just the right time to catalyze the team and move the project forward. In social situations, input can make others feel included by being interested in the interests of others. At its worst, raw and untamed input can be an informational hoarder, struggling to distinguish the trash from the treasure. Their cluttered mental state can seep into their personal lives, leaving a cluttered workspace or home life. If not well developed, input can be weighed down by research or distracted by the acquisition of more and more and more and more info and stuff. If you have input as a talent, if you naturally think, feel, or behave this way, you can develop it into a strength, being able to consistently provide near perfect performance by investing in and feeding your input talent in a healthy way. Try to determine an area or few areas of specialization and then look for roles in those areas that allow you to acquire new information every day. Partner with someone with discipline to help you organize your information, because resources that aren't organized and accessible aren't useful. You can partner with someone with focus to help you clarify your goals for the things you're collecting. They can help you decide how you will use this in the future. Figure out where you are getting your best information from and go back to that source frequently. Finally, schedule deliberate daily input time. Read, watch YouTube videos, have meaningful conversations with professionals in your areas of interest. A daily fact or word of the day calendar could be a simple way to start your day off focused on your strengths. As a coach, manager, or coworker, you can build up the individuals with input on your teams by tasking them with the vital research and resourcing for your team's next project. Allow them room in their schedule for their input time. With the right encouragement and space, they'll be a powerhouse of collecting relevant data and information that will benefit your organization. Affirm their contributions to the team. Let them know how much you value their productive application of all the facts that they gather. Do you have the CliftonStrength of input? Do you work with someone who does? What are some of the things that make them stand out? Tag them in this video and let us know in the comments section. If you're interested in learning more about what makes you stand out, information about the CliftonStrengths assessment is available in the description. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a like and subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook, head over to our YouTube channel for more resources just like this one. My name is Eric, and this has been your 1 Degree for today.